Afternoon baseball here on the show. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Yankees. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Mike Messina gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer into this one. Went into the 6th inning in this last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, ended up taking the loss, and I'm sure that hurt, and he's expecting a lot more out of himself in this start here today.
Craig Biggio digging in now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in.
Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes. 2 balls and a strike.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. So now to the plate, Ralph Kiner. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Down in order go the Red Sox. Sox 0, Yanks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. Stepping up is Derek Jeter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Pitch on the way. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. It's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line the line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Into the box, Bernie Williams, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Jeter stands at second with no outs. Hit on the ground to third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Stepping in now, Darryl Strawberry. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a spin and a throw back to second and a dive, but he's back in there. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped up. Devers has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Jose.
So to get his day started at the plate, Jose Canseco comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. Sales sets. First pitch on the way. Ready with the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. The set and the 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. All even now, 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. Popped him up. Vasquez moving to his left, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. Still no score. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. 1-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And with one away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42 as his legacy lives on to this day. Rafael Devers is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
In now, Paul Konerko, as he'll take a look at ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2-1 after the foul ball there. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Cecil Fielder.
The first baseman, Cecil Fielder.
Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here is promptly laced into center field for a leadoff single.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Tim Raines.
At the plate, Tim Raines, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 0-1 pitch. Pitch is popped up. Konerko in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Alfonso Soriano stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
The count now at 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he misses with that one for ball 4, so that'll put runners on first and second now with one away. So first and second with one down. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Alan Trammell. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fielder over at second. Soriano is over at first with one away. And that's down into left center for a base hit. Fielder is on his way home. And the second run will score as well.
Always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs, and the top of the order is coming up here. This could really be a big inning.
At the plate now, Jorge Posada, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
Count is 2-1.
To 2-2 now.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Now to the plate here is Derek Jeter. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Biggio is there to make the play for route number 3. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 2 full. The Yankees lead it 2-0. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Is a called strike 3 on the corner.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, It's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Count now, a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Here's the 1-2 delivery, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They're down 2-0. And now Bernie Williams 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Ball 2 now.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Lifted down the line in left, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's a high pop-up. Konerko over to his right. 1 away.
Now that's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Darryl Strawberry. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And another foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
He popped out in his first trip. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Racing back, the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Second home run early in the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Up next,
so now to the plate, Cecil Fielder, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We're through 3 in the Bronx. It's now 3-0 New York. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And it's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Grounded up the first baseline. Foul. Kiner leads off first with 1 away. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. J.D. Martinez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Devers, right field, and carrying well. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Standing in now, Paul Konerko, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Yankees 3 and the Red Sox 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tim Raines. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kiner has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now back, second baseman.
1 out, bases empty. And batting next will be Alfonso Soriano. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. That evens it up, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Allen.
Pickoff move to second, and he'll get back in safely. So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. Popped him up. Bogaerts is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next to the Yankees.
Next to hit is Jorge Posada, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Now a long throw home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Sale sets. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
Ready on 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Leading off the inning, it'll be Xander Bogaerts as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Swing and a flare down the line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Now back. The second baseman.
In now, Craig Biggio, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair, 2-1. He waits, now the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Williams is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Alex Verdugo digging in now. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery.
Nope. Outside.
Count is 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Pitch is popped up. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They trail it here 4-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in the outfielder, Bernie Williams.
The center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Fouled off. And this is lined into left field, and the leadoff man will reach. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry.
To the plate now, Darryl Strawberry. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. No hits to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Hard hit ball to short. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Renfroe is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he is in there.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Now at the plate, here is Cecil Fielder, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Right fielder, Tim.
Next, here is Tim Raines. He flew out in his last debut. He's got it. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, but they still lead this one 4-2. And now here is Ralph Kiner, singled in his last at-bat.
The left fielder, Ralph Kiner.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Whoa, that's down.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
A ball and a strike.
That's an awesome 12-6 hook right there. Look at the depth, spin rate, nasty downward tilt on that pitch.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fast.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch on the way. Windup and the 0-1.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Yankees lead it 4-2. Matt Andriese will come on and make his fourth appearance in this.
Number 42, Matt Andriese.
Now here it comes. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Renfroe is there, and he has it for the out.
Jumped all over
Now
that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it.
Allen.
Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
At the plate now, Alan Trammell, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, Jorge Posada, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. Trammell leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Full count still. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
The batter.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Derek Jeter, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he didn't put up much.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Goose Gossage will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Now the first pitch. Paul Konerko is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. Not a good looking 3-0 hack there. He misses it for strike 1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The batter,
One man is out in the Red Sox seventh, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop up above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Seventh inning here at the ballpark, 4-2 our score. In the dirt here. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. From the stretch. And that'll miss for ball 4 as this one gets away. So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Hunter Renfroe. A knock here could cut the lead to just 1 run. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Bogaerts on second. Vasquez at first. 1 gone. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Craig Biggio is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Now the 1-1 pitch lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the outfielder, Bernie Williams.
The center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Playable for Verdugo, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Darryl.
Now to bat, Darryl Strawberry. First pitch on the way. Belted high and deep into right center. Running hard, he's digging for second, but that'll be off the wall in right center, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Jose Canseco.
At the plate, Jose Canseco. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he fouls this one off. 1 out and a runner on second base. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2.
Ball, that counts. 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Bouncer to the left side, gloved by Bogarts, and that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Tino Martinez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Two-0 count, the pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
3-1.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Tino Martinez stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting.
Now playing first base, number 42, Tino.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Alex Verdugo is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Williams is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. Now into the box, Ralph Kiner. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
J.D. Martinez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still down by a count of 4-2. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 42, Adam.
So now here is Tim Raines. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, Tim
First pitch on the way. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Now the 1-0. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Alfonso Soriano stands in as he looks at ball one here. Ottavino is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Boy, and why bother with a swing like that? It's 3-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Taken, but called for strike two on the outer part of the zone.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he takes ball four, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the ball. A lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Now a pickoff play at second. A dive, but he's back. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Posada.
Ready now is Jorge Posada. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering. The 1-0. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Left center, base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Derek Jeter is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. to 2-2 now.
2-2.
Posada, the runner at first with 2 gone. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors. Wade Boggs is going to go ahead.
A defensive change for the Yankees. Now
Mariano Rivera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now
First delivery to him, Rafael Devers is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Oh, that's out.
A little bit outside, 2-1. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Paul Konerko comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for the Red Sox. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He brings it in, and the Yankees run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
5-2 the final today. The New York Yankees took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Mike Mussina earns his first win of the season as he struck out 13 in this one. Mariano Rivera records the save, his 2nd. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs on 11 hits.